Based upon a real story. It's cold outside, like really cold. Wind going all night. Rain turns to snow, and then slush. This is not the kind of slush that you would eat, either. On that night, many people were left outside of a building that had an encore presentation and closed a couple minutes late outside. Hundreds of people waited for pickups, and others began to walk out on their own. Maybe they began to look for the next form of shelter, and maybe they were walking to their car. As people began to filter out of this area, there were a people left standing to await a trusty ride. One group of friends was expecting a typical spring night, and a couple other groups were well prepared by the weathercast. As one ride pulled up, loud music echoed from inside the vehicle, bright lights and cracked windows. So, one of the final friend groups began to walk toward the car. As the group circled the car and entered, there was one kiddo who was nearly left behind. As the kiddo looked around, he saw a woman there, standing alone, a t-shirt and tight jeans. There has got to be no way that she was warm and sustaining the conditions outside. What did this kiddo do? Well, he happened to have a notepad and a pen with him from class earlier that evening, so he might have wrote down his phone number, zipped up a pocket, and walked over to her to hand her his jacket. With a wink and a turn, he had to pick up the pace a bit, because the car's wheels began to roll. Astonished at the fact that the kiddo had consideration to assist another, the woman smiled, wrapped the jacket around her tightly, and did make it home that night, with the possibility that the kiddo may not have ever seen the woman again. Here is where we emphasize the gift of giving. Random acts, kindness, and altruism can allow for some magical moments to be made. Hopefully, this instance has inspired you to consider altruism and random acts of kindness in the future. As some enter the markets, they may have more amounts of hope than others, perhaps sometimes less, and sometimes more. As time goes by, and knowledge and wealth can be built, we highlight the gift of giving to be a special occurrence that may be able to impact someone for a lifetime. Thank you for watching. We appreciate your participation, and look forward to seeing you participate in the next video.